The art of listening. Let's talk about it. Just a little bit. Do you actually listen? Pause for a moment. Answer that question. Do you listen? I know the first thing everyone will say is, yes, I listen. But when you're talking about listening, I would say a lot of people do not listen, at least not in our recent world. Oh my God. There are so many times I'm in conversations with people and I just say to myself, if only you were actually listening. It's one thing hearing, it's another thing listening. You have ears, you can hear. But do you actually listen? Listening involves paying attention to the said, the spoken and unspoken things. If you're actively listening, you're going to pick so many things. Even as the person is speaking, you would, first off, clearly hear. See where it relates. You would clearly hear what the person is saying. But a lot of times, people just hear to respond. If you're actively listening, you could sieve out things in that conversation. Like I said, the spoken and unspoken things, the person's true intentions, feelings, emotions. You can get a whole lot if you're listening. Now that's just one tip I want to share with you today, especially if you are in the communications industry or communications sector. But if you even look at it, it's not just whether or not you are practicing, say, core communications. You also need it in your everyday life. You work in an office, you interact with other people. You need to develop the act of actually listening. Most times we're always just so quick to respond to people. You're not paying attention. Sometimes people actually are, it's like a competition on speaking. As soon as a person finishes, you just, guess what? I think I even had it worse than you. Oh, guess what? No, this will happen. I'm not saying you shouldn't interject, but I would say it's courtesy to let people actually finish. It's courtesy to listen to what the person is saying. In that way, you would know how to give a better response. Now, let me move a bit into the communications part, since that's my field. Yes. So if you work on radio, you work on TV, social media, whatever it is you're doing that revolves around communications, you're a communications officer, I would say you really need to work on your listening, improve your listening skills. That would help you to gain fan base. Like I said, cuts across whichever media you're working in. You gain fan base. Now, even if you're in the corporate sector or the development sector, it would really help you to gain your clients, gain that listening side of your clients, because you are listening to the spoken and unspoken thing, like I said. So you're able to pick things from what they are saying. You can now develop your content to suit what they want. I think we should do a podcast. What do you think? Do you think I should start a podcast? If I start a podcast, would you listen to my podcast? Hey, I'll share more tips. It's been a while I actually spoke about core communications things. But like I said, these days I would say it really interfaces and affects everyone. As far as you're talking to other people who aren't you, then you really need to develop certain communication skills. It's important in our everyday life. And I would say stay on for more videos. I'm going to try to drop these. I know I have not had the time and I've been very inconsistent lately, but I'm working on that. I promise you. Whatever you do this week, try it out. Try it out. Try as much as you can to actually listen to what someone is saying. You'd see the changes. You'd see the positive outcomes. Talking to your colleagues, talking to your spouses, talking to your fiance, to your boyfriend, to your girlfriend, to your colleagues, talking to everyone. Try listening. If we had more people listening, I think a good number of things, you wouldn't probably have conflicting I don't want to say opinions, but maybe if I do start a podcast, I can talk more about it.